Morning guys, this is Kenzo Extra Hot Forex. So it's Friday, so we have to do our daily analysis. Today I will start with US30, then I will end up with NASDAQ 100. I hope you're gonna have a very nice Friday. Let's see, already it's 8 o'clock, still early in the morning. So the first thing that you should start with a bigger time frame. You can start with a daily, but I like to start with a 4 hour time frame. So here I already thrown my support here, and it seems like the market really respects this area. You can see that here, you can see the market respected this area, so it means we're going to rely on this area at the moment. But we also have a slightly downtrend movement, so let's see what we can. So you should make sure that you know how to do your trends lines, because I see other people, they just use only support and resistance, but that way it's very difficult to get moves like this. You can't see the breakouts like this, so it's best for you to know the trend line and also the support and resistance. The support and resistance of trend line like this, they are not really the same as this, but they all do the same. They all show us where the market is bouncing. I can say maybe it's a support or resistance, but in a diagonal form. So here what I see, you can see here the market was from this point. You can see this pointy higher highs and higher lows. If you draw a line like that, it will make sense, and it means here we have a breakout. So let's go straight to a very fine line. You can start from everywhere. I like to start from the latest point going backwards. I learned this from a friend of mine who is also a trader. So this way it's also easy. You can see that. If maybe guys you want some materials that you want to learn stuff like this, how to analyze like this, I have documents. I can give them for free because I also got them for free, but they are very useful. So you can just WhatsApp me or use my Telegram on my description. Maybe they can help you. You see, so something like this. I hope you can see this. It's a downtrend. So let's go to a smaller time frame. Let's start with 2 hour. You can see that we have a very nice downtrend. If maybe you think maybe you don't see things clearly, maybe you can add the second one, but on this one I think everything is clear. Here we had a fake breakout. You can see the market just went down from that point, so you should be careful when you trade like that. But sometimes, even if you are careful, sometimes these moves can also, even if you are careful, you can still get trapped on moves like this. But when you get trapped, make sure you get out. There's no need to hold when you're wrong. When you're wrong, you get out. You don't force things. So it's a nice downtrend. You seen this one. So what happened is the market found this strong support, so the market pushed higher. But after pushing higher, we had this resistance. Then after this resistance, the market break this resistance, and it's still pushing higher. You can see that. But for me, maybe to confirm that this is a nice buy, I can wait for the market to do something like this, to retest and bounce back. Just because now it's very early and it's pre-market, obviously. So the market can just fool us, and maybe we can have the nice positions here and place a buy. Then the market can still retest and then go up again. But when the market reaches this point, obviously maybe it will even touch your stop loss. So the best thing is to stay out already. If maybe it's going to push higher, it's fine. It means we lost this opportunity, we missed an opportunity. But even though it seems like we missed the opportunity, I think we can still have another one here. Look at this point, guys. One, two, you can see, I think this point can, you can see this area, they can make another resistance. I don't know if maybe you see that. Let me draw that. Maybe you will able to see that. Let me start from this point. You see, let me change this color. Dotted. Can you see that this also makes sense? So it means the market can still reject from this point. If it doesn't break, it can still reject from this point and reach this area here, or it can maybe retest around this resistance and push higher again, or it will just come here and bounce back again. So it means we can still have moves like this, because if you missed something like this, you will think maybe you got everything right, the market just broke here, then you have a nice buy from this point. When you enter, the market just come here and bounce back again, you see, just because maybe you relied only on this downtrend line. So it's best to rely on both support and, I mean, horizontal uh, support and horizontal resistant, sorry, resistant and support. They are both resistant, sorry, they are both horizontal, but this one is resistant and this one is support. This one are diagonal, but they are both resistant and support. They are just the same thing. I hope you understand that. If maybe I mix them up, I hope maybe you understand, because the bigger picture or the point is you see what I'm trying to show you here is not to call them right, because they all do the same thing. Resistance and support, they're just the same thing to me, as long as the market bounce around that area. You can see this point, the market just bounce around this area. So maybe you can say, okay, now I can buy only when the market breaks, retest, push higher. But sometimes, unfortunately, sometimes the market can just push higher. You can miss something like that, trades like that. So it means if it doesn't bounce, then you missed it. But if you are an aggressive trader, you can just wait for the market to close above this resistance. When it creates another bullish candlestick or momentum, then you can say you will buy. But the safer way is to wait for retest and buy then, because these things, they really respect this resistance and support. They will come and bounce here, even if it doesn't happen now, but it can XX is going up. But when the market open, you will see a bigger rejection. That rejection will come and bounce around here exactly, then the market will push higher. So on US30, I think maybe we covered enough, so I don't want to take much of your time. So let's go straight to NASDAQ 100. Okay, now we are on NASDAQ 100. NASDAQ 100 is still struggling to push higher. So let's see what's really happening here. So let's start with this area. You can see this area, the market is just playing around. Sorry, this thing doesn't draw nicely. This area, you can see this area, the market is just playing around this zone. Obviously there is something here, so let's see what we can do with that zone. We can start from here, the latest one. Oh, sorry. Okay, we can just push it like that. We got a zone now. You see that this is a zone. You can even do something like this. I hope you can see that it's a 4-hour time frame. You can see that. So While we are on a 4-hour time frame, you can also see these pointy higher highs. You can see them. When you see something like this, try to connect them and see if they make sense. So if they don't make sense, please don't force them, because if you force them to look the way you want, obviously you won't get the accurate results. So let's see, you can see most of them they connect, so it means you can extend this and extend it like that. Remember, this is a zone, that's why I like to draw like 2 lines like this, because the market will not only circulate around that line, obviously it will circulate around that zone. See, so the best thing is, I think here I missed I woke up late today, so we missed this position. So I think maybe we were going to have a few nice pips, but we missed it, so I can't force trade this one. I will just wait for another opportunity. So let's go to a smaller time frame and see what we can expect from this one. It's an hour time frame. Let's see. We missed this one. We really missed this one, but it's fine. We always miss them. Okay. Here we have only few options. It's either the market will just push higher. If maybe it breaks this resistance, it means we're gonna wait for a retest and it might go up. If it doesn't, because you can see this is a strong zone, it means the market will just come here, bounce again. But it seems like we also have a very strong support that we can rely on. So if the market plays around this zone, we just expect to buy around this point. But don't get scared with this kind of moves. They happen all the time, because before the market open, we see moves like this. But when the market open, the market comes again, retest here before it pushes up. You see that? So yesterday I think we were somewhere here. We also made profit, but the market also retested before going up again, but it also went down again. But now the market is trying to recover. But I think maybe before the market open again, we can see the market retest. Even if maybe it doesn't reach this area of support, it can retest first before it goes up. You see that? But at the moment, obviously we missed a very nice opportunity, so we won't think about it. We just missed it. So from this area, obviously you should just wait for 2 things to happen: for the market to reach this point, or the market to reach this point. Here in between, what you can do is to relax. It's Friday, just relax. So if the market reaches this point, you'll be waiting for, if let's start with the support one. If the market reaches this point, first thing first, you will be thinking about buying, but you don't buy at this area, because the market will just do the very long retest. So the best thing is to wait for the market. When it's trying to bounce back again above this resistance, it's where you can just say, I'm about to buy. But you will see those bullish candlesticks. When they try to form, then you can have a nice buy around this area. So here it means, if the market doesn't break, if you are looking for bearish momentum like this one, you don't sell exactly around this. You wait for the market to bounce. When it's trying to bounce from that area, then you sell. But I don't sell NASDAQ. So if you're like me, it means you will wait for the market to break here when it's trying. Or sometimes if it just break and I see that it's a very nice bullish momentum and it's trying to create another one, then it's where I will just buy, but it's been aggressive. But if you want a safe trade, you will wait for a retest and buy it somewhere here. I hope maybe you got some few tips from this. So if maybe you need some documents, I can only refer you to only two documents that I use. The ones that will help you how to draw this trend line. You can able to see the breakouts and other stuff. So just WhatsApp me. I'll just send them for you for free. I also have Telegram group, sorry, Signal group, which is $15. If you are interested, please let me know. I also have news trading. We'll be trading NFP next week. It's only $10. So if you are not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Please, guys, if you watch this, you watch my daily analysis, don't forget to like so that other people they can find this information. I hope maybe it can also help them. So, thank you, guys. Have a nice one. Skenzo.